Welcome to our YouTube video series for hotel employees who've been recently fired from their employer. My name is Christopher Neufeld of Neufeld Legal, and in this particular video, we'll be looking at the bad payouts that hotel employers provide to their employees when they've been fired. Now, part of the challenge that you'll find with respect to any employment matter when you're terminated is that there is an inequity within the power relationship, especially with the larger hotels, such that these large hotels seem to have all the power and clearly present themselves as knowing everything that should be done and that they are compliant with the law. And this applies also to when they fire their employees. This is something that is overstated, overperceived, and clearly not part of reality. This is especially true with the very large hotel operators because they operate in multiple jurisdictions, and by operating multiple jurisdictions, they have a broad array of differing obligations to different jurisdictions and therefore to different employment laws. And the fact of the matter is, when it comes to payouts, and this is from experience and what I've observed and what I've done in my legal practice, is that these larger hotel employers have a tendency to make serious and significant mistakes when it comes to matters of employee payouts. That is particularly important for you to understand. You have to understand that just given the sheer size of these companies, with their head offices and even their legal representatives being located far away from where you're actually working, is actually to their disadvantage. And it actually oftentimes reflects the fact that they can make, and they do make, serious mistakes when it comes to your pay. And when you're fired, this is an important thing to understand and an important consideration as to why you should seriously look into these aspects. Hotels would hope that when an employee is let go, that they take whatever small bit of cash that is provided to them, walk away, and not even question the matter further. Even though they are heavily employee driven and a large percentage of their capital budgets are going towards their employees' pay, there are serious and often egregious mistakes that are made with respect to payouts when hotel employees are terminated. And the fact of the matter is that all too often, hotel employees simply accept it and move on. They don't concern themselves sufficiently, they don't address it with the proper lawyers, and they take what is insufficient, even signing paperwork to that effect, and then proceeding forward. This is not what you should be doing in our estimation. You should take the opportunity to have the materials reviewed, to understand what the hotel employer's obligations were, and what you were potentially entitled to. Even if it simply gives you the peace of mind moving forward that you potentially got paid the full amount that you were due or something close to it, that is important to yourself. The last thing that most people really want to do is to 5-10 years from now find out that they should have pursued more from their previous employers because they were legally entitled to that money. And as I want to stress again, the facts are that a lot of large hotel employers are making serious mistakes when it comes to their payouts of employees when they fire them. And there's a whole bunch of reasons for this, but a lot of it comes down to, in my personal estimation, that they are so big, they are so powerful, and they feel that they know how to do everything and they do things their way, and everyone else has to accept it. And that is how they approach their employee-employer relationship. And it can get them into serious trouble, but they don't care about that sufficiently. And because of that, if you take the opportunity to properly investigate these matters, you may well find that you're entitled to significantly more money than what was originally offered in the first payout offer. And that is something that you should seriously consider, especially where lawyers such as ourselves are prepared to provide yourself with a free assessment, a free consultation, and a objective look at what the lawyer is looking to do, what the lawyer believes can be attained, and what is on your side from a legal standpoint. And that is critical to your moving forward as an employee who has been recently fired from a large hotel operation. Thank you.